All right, if you take a look behind you, nothing to do with Tel Shiva, but a very significant battle took place in 1917. It was the British defeating the Ottoman Turks at this location right here, which allowed for the Balfour Declaration. His Majesty looks with favor for the establishment of a homeland for the Jews in Palestine, all because of a battle that took place here. Now, the Canadians were not involved in that particular battle, but the Aussies were. So this is for the Aussies on our trip. That battle took place right there. Now, Be'er Sheva has got a theme that has been repeated over and over and over again. Be'er Sheva is all about water. Be'er meaning water, a well. Sheva meaning seven, or 7 wells. But the story of Be'er Sheva begins with Abraham making a covenant with Abimelech, a Philistine. Not all the Philistines were evil, and Abimelech seems to be one who was not particularly evil. And we read about Abimelech and Abraham in Genesis 21, 22 to 34. It came to pass at that time that Abimelech and Phicol, chief captain of his host, spake unto Abraham, saying, God is with thee in all thou doest. It's interesting, Abimelech recognized that God was with Abraham. Now therefore swear unto me here, by God, that thou wilt not deal falsely with me, nor with my son, nor with my son's sons, but according to the kindness I have done unto thee, thou shalt do unto me, and to the land wherein thou hast sojourned. And Abraham said, I will swear. And Abraham reproved Abimelech because of a well of water which Abimelech's servants had violently taken away. And Abimelech said, I would not who hath done this thing, neither didst thou tell me, neither yet I heard of it, but to this day. And Abraham took sheep and oxen and gave them unto Abimelech. Both of them made a covenant. And Abraham said, 7 ewe lambs of the flock by themselves. And Abimelech said unto Abraham, What means these 7 ewe lambs, which thou hast set by themselves? And he said, For these 7 ewe lambs thou shalt take of my hand, that they be witnesses unto me, that I have digged this well. Therefore he called that place Be'er Sheva, because there they swore both of them. And they made a covenant at Be'er Sheva. And Abimelech rose up, and Phicol, the chief captain of his host, and returned to the land of the Philistines. And Abraham planted a grove in Be'er Sheva, and called there on the name of the Lord, the everlasting God. And Abraham sojourned in Philistine land many days. This was basically the southern boundary of the kingdom of Israel and the kingdom of Judah when the two nations split. This is the southern extreme of the Israeli land. There's something else that's very significant that began here, and that's found in the next chapter, Genesis 22, 1 and 2. And it came to pass after these things that God did tempt Abraham, and said unto him, Abraham, and he said, Behold, here am I. And he said, Take now thy son, thine only son Isaac, whom thou lovest, and get thee to the land of Moriah, we see that as Jerusalem, and offer him there for a burnt offering upon one of the mountains that I will tell thee of. So the sacrifice of Abraham, son Isaac, began here. It's going to take him 3 days to go up to the top of Mount Moriah. As they're going up from here to Jerusalem, Isaac said, My father, I see the wood, and I see the fire, but where is the lamb? And one of the most precious promises in all of the scriptures Abraham, as a prophet, said unto Isaac, My son, God will provide himself a lamb on Mount Moriah. Do you know what? If you read Genesis 22 carefully, no lamb appears. It's not a lamb, it's a ram. And Abraham called Mount Moriah Jehovah Jireh, because someday God was going to provide himself the lamb on Mount Moriah. And that promise began here in Be'er Sheva.